Michael DeSanta may be coming to the next GTA Online DLC in a few weeks or so. Rockstar Games has already begun adding certain things to the game in order to somewhat tease a return of Michael to GTA Online. In this video I'm going to go over some very big leaks in regards to a new summer update. As always, this is coming from TezFunds2, and he says that a data miner called RollShoe2282 recently found a certain new scenario spawn point within GTA 5. Now this new scenario is only available on GTA 5 for PS5 and Xbox Series consoles for some strange reason. Anyway, going on further, this scenario is located in front of Record 8 Studios, and the ped model that this spawn point is set to is called movie/set. This could be a huge lead towards a possible hint at a special Michael DLC, but that's not me speculating because there is more to it. If you actually go to this location in front of Record 8 Studios in Rockwood Hills, then you can in fact find a certain NPC which is assigned to the movie/set scenario. Now, in order to see this NPC, you must go to this location between 7 to 11 AM in game. Not sure why those times is so specific, but once again, this spawn is, from my experience, only going to be on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, because I went to that location between those hours and got nothing. So maybe that's the case for everyone else on old gen or PC. Now again, this may seem like speculation as Michael has no involvement into this NPC, but let me explain a little further. This certain NPC that spawns here is actually the exact same NPC which spawns in the movie studio with Michael when you load into the game, and not to mention the fact that this location is very close to the movie studio. Let's talk about how this DLC could actually work and the possible businesses and missions that could evolve around a Michael DLC. In the first mission to the contract DLC with Franklin, you have to ride through the movie studio in golf carts. Franklin actually says a specific voice line if you drive through here, and he says,
"Man, shit, I know one of the producers around here. I hope his ass ain't at work today."
This is a very clear hint at Michael. The reason for this is because we all know that Michael did in fact want to become a movie producer, and that was sort of his retirement plan. Well, he did end up making a movie, but that didn't go well for him. Anyway, this is just some more proof towards a DLC with Michael. So now that we have discussed all the leaks and teasers, let's talk about how this DLC could work with Michael. So far in GTA Online, we have gotten Trevor in a small heist, which was of course the Series A funding heist, and most recently Franklin in the contract DLC. All that's left is our boy Michael. This is a perfect setting for a DLC. As I mentioned, Michael always wanted to be a movie producer. Maybe this DLC would focus around the movie studio as the main hub of operations, and using a few mods, we can in fact see the interior to the movie studio, which could end up acting as Michael's main office, and where we start most missions and cutscenes from. This DLC could work around a bunch of classic vehicles and properties, all centered around films and shows. Just like recently with the Vespucci Job remix, most of the maps were in fact based off movies. For example, map 3 was kind of based off James Bond with the JB700 and the Hunter helicopters, and a ton of other maps, but I won't go into detail on those. Maybe we could have some small scale contract missions involving the movie business, similar to the contracts in the contract DLC. This time, not Dr. Dre and Franklin, but Michael. Anyway guys, let me know your thoughts on all of this info down below. Could a Michael DLC be possible, and would you guys look forward to one? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and drop a like on this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.